Hello and welcome to today's video lesson from the IELTS Coach. Today we are going to focus on IELTS Speaking Part 2 topics for 2020. So these are topics that are likely to be used especially in the first half of the year 2020. And today we are going to focus on topics that describe a person. So in Part 2 it's often describe a person, describe a place, describe an event, or describe an object. Today we will focus on describe a person, and I will show you 3 topics and the topic card, and we'll discuss what kind of information you should include. So the first topic that we have here is describe a person who is good at their job. So it's still focusing on the person, but we do have to talk about what they do in their job and why they are good at their job. We can see those prompts. Who is the person? How old are they? Where are they from? Are they married or single? How do you know this person? Is it a friend, a cousin, a colleague? Describe that person. 2 or 3 sentences for each bullet point. Then describe their job. 2 or 3 sentences to describe their job, how long they have had their job, what they do every day as part of their job. Then why this person is good at their job, what qualities they have, as well as what you admire about the person. So it's very much focused on the person. Don't get distracted and talk for 2 minutes about the job. It is a little bit different. And try to do 3 sentences for each bullet point. That will help you to reach that 2-minute requirement. Of course, you can add extra information. If you miss one of the bullet points, it's not a big deal. But make sure you stick to the topic of describe a person, not describe a job. You can't change it. The next one, describe a person in the news you would like to meet. So we're going to use a lot of the same language because you're describing a person. Someone who's good at their job, someone in the news, someone who lives next to you. It's still descriptive of a person. So who is this person? How do you know this person? How old are they? Are they single or married? Why are they in the news? We can see here. Okay, so it can be in local news. It doesn't have to be a big, famous international person or an international news story. It can be in your local news. But it must be someone you have not met because you would like to meet them. Okay, so it doesn't have to be someone the examiner knows, but describing a person, why they were in the news, and it is there why you would like to meet them, what you would talk about. Again, 3 sentences for each of those will help you get to that 2-minute requirement. And the last example we have here is describe a person who taught you something. So this is someone that you know. So again, who is the person? Is it a teacher? Is it a neighbor? Is it a family member? How old are they? What do they do? How long have you known them? Be descriptive about that person. And how you know this person is quite common in describing a person. Describe your relationship. How long have you known them? When did you meet? Where did you meet? How often do you see them now? If it's a family member, you've known them your whole life. But what do you do together now? How often do you see each other? So describe that relationship. Then describe the situation where they taught you something. What did they teach you? When did they teach it? Why did they teach it? More information, 2 or 3 sentences, and why that skill was useful for you. So the first 3 are kind of focused on the person, and the last one is on what you learned from that person. So all 3 topics here are on describing people. You will use a lot of similar language, adjectives to describe people, and slightly different in terms of talking about their job or meeting someone or learning something or what they taught you. So look at this, practice taking notes for each of these, right? 3 key words for each of the bullet points. Then practice making 3 sentences for each of the bullet points. Practice the structure, practice trying to get that 2-minute requirement for speaking part 2. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below this video and I'll try to respond. And I will be making some more part 2 videos about the other topic types, place, object, events. So thank you for watching. I hope it was useful. I will see you next time.